Oh, hello, great readers. I'm Belchan.
I'm Nimacung.
I'm Banchan.
In this class, I'll read to all of you a part of the Iliad of Homer.
As.
Ah.
The Iliad of Homer. Theodore Buckley. Chap. 1366. He sobs away his breath. And the furious grasps the bloodiest in death. The victor from his breast the weapon tears. His spoils he could not, for this shower of spears, though now unfit and active war to wage, heavy with cumbrous arms, stiff with cold age, his listless limbs unable for the course. In standing fight he yet maintains his force, till faint with labour, and by foes repelled, his chariots the steps he drags from off the field. Theodore beheld him as he passed, and fired with hate, a parting javelin cast. The javelin erred, but held its course on, and burst the skull of us, the brave and young, the son of Mars full gasping on the ground, and gnashed the dust, all bloody with his wound, nor knew the furious father of his foe. High turned amidst the great Olympian hall, on golden cods the mortal synod sate, detained from bloody war by Jove and fate. And wherein just the breathless hero lay, for slain Asclepius commenced the fray. Theodore to seize his helmet flies, and from his temples rends the glittering prize. Valiant as Mars, Merion's drew near, and on his loaded arm discharged his spear. He drops the weight, disabled with the pain. The hollow helmet rings against the plain, swift as a vulture leaping on his prey. The reeking javelin, and rejoin his friends. His wounded brother good blade stands, for round his waist his pious arms he threw, and from the rage of battle gently drew him his swift coursers. On his splendid car, back from the lessening thunder of the war, to Troy they drove him, groaning from the shore, and sprinkling, as he passed, the sands with gore. Meanwhile fresh slaughter bathes the sanguine ground. Heaps fall on heaps, and heaven and earth resound. Bold affreeze by great One's blood, as toward the chief he turned his daring head. He pierced his throat, the bending hit beneath his helmet nods upon his breast. His shield reversed o'er the full and gory lies, and everlasting slumber seals his eyes. Until the chase, as Thane turned him round, transperced his back with a dishonest wound. The hollow vein, on the chine, his eager javelin rends. Supine he falls, spreads his imploring arms, but spreads in vain. To exulting victor, leaping where he lay, from his broad shoulders tore the spoils away. His time observed, foreclosed by foes around. On all sides thick the peals of arms resound. His shield amidst the ringing storm sustains, but impervious and untouched remains. The sheath, in arms intrepid, with the first he fought, faced every foe, and every danger sought. His winged lance, resistless as the wind, obeys each motion of the master's mind. Restless it flies, impatient to be free, and meditates the distant enemy, the son of Ushus, Atamas, drew near, fierce in his front, but Neptune wards the blow, and blunts the javelin of the looted foe. In the broad buckler half the weapon stood, splintered on earth flew half the broken wood. Disarmed, he mingled in the Trojan crew, but Mayan spears juke him as he flew. Deep in the belly's ruminations found, where sharp the pen, and mortal is the wound. Bending he fell, and doubled to the ground, lay panting. The oxen fit his tide, while death's strong pangs distend his labouring side. His bulk enormous on the field displays, his heaving heart beats thick as a being life decays. The spear the conqueror from his body drew, and death's dim shadows swarm before his view. Next brave day Boresindus was laid, King Helenus waved high the Thracian blade, and smote his temples with an arm so strong. The helm fell off, and rolled amid the throng. There for some luckier Greek gave a surprise, for dark in death the godlike owner lies, raging with grief. Great Menelaus burns, and fraught with vengeance, to the victor turns. Thatch of the ponderous lance, in act to throw, and this stood adverse with the bended bow. Full on his breast the Trojan arrow fell, but harmless bounded from the plated steel, as in some humble barns will hardened floor, while the board fell with force is wild around. Light leaps the golden grain, resulting from the ground. So from the steel that guards Atrides' harp, rippled to distance flies the bounding dart. Atrides, watchful of the unwary foe, pierced with his lance the hand that grasped the bow, and nailed it to the yew. Trilled the long lance that marked with blood the send. The spear solicits, and the bandage bound. A sling soft fall, snatched from a soldier's side. At once the tent and ligature supplied. Behold, the cinder, bridged by fate's decree, springs through the ranks to fall, and fall by thee, great Menelaus, to enchant thy fame. High towering in the front, the warrior came. First the sharp lance was by Atrides thrown, the lance farthest stood by the winds was blown, nor pierced Pisander through Atrides' shield. Pisander's spear full shivered on the field. Not so discouraged, to the future blind, vain dreams of conquest swell his haughty mind. Like lightning brandished his far-beaming sword, his left arm high opposed the shining shield, his right beneath the covered pollux held, an olive's clad agreeing the handle made, distinct with studs. This on the helm discharged a noble blow, the boom dropped nodding to the plain below, shone from the crest. Atrides waved his steel, deep through his front the weighty falchion fell. The crashing bones before its force gave way. In dust and blood the groaning hero lay, forced from their ghastly orbs, and spat in gore. The cotted eye bows tumble on the shore, and fierce Atrides spurned him as he bled, tore off his arms, and then, loud exulting, then to death, Trojans, hath at length be taught to fear, O race perfidious, who delight in war. Already noble deeds ye have performed. A princess raped her and sends a navy stormed. In such bold feats your impious might approve, without the assistance or the fur of Jove. The violated rights, the ravished dame, are here slaughtered and our ships on flame. Crimes heaped on crimes shall bend your glory down, and while men ruins yon flagitious town, O thou, great Father, to be continued.